It's time for the boys! I have already done so many freaking granny squares. Ready for one more granny square tutorial? So it's literally the exact same as the other ones that I usually do, only we're doing it in a magic ring. This time you see how there's no hole. Usually I do 4 chain and then connect the chain and then there'll be a little hole in the center. So in a magic ring, you're gonna put these 3 double crochet clusters. Each of them are gonna have 2 chain in between. This is like a sped up tutorial because I feel like, I mean, if you don't already know it, this is the most basic granny square out there. If you look up how to do a granny square, this is the typical one. You're just putting 3 stitches in every space from then on. Oh, this is, I didn't even introduce, I'm making, is it Eric? Is the magnate's name Eric? I completely forgot for some reason. So Eric's wearing this scarf and the only thing I have to do now is put white around the outside, but I've been staring at the freaking thing because I have no idea how it's done, because it looks like every single one is done around in white in every single stitch. Fine, that sounds good. But then it also has another layer of white around it, and you can see it like goes across like this. You see there's a hole there? So it goes around regular, and then the second one goes around. But the only thing is, if this is 1 row, how are they put in the, like when do you put the chains? Like you'd have to do 2 rows. 1 row to get the chain in, and then 1 row to crochet in the chain. I'm so confused, and I've spent so long today thinking about it that I think I'm just going to wing it. And if I have to do 2 rows, I'll do 2 rows. It's whatever. It's whatever at this point. My brain is not coming up with another solution. Also, what is this close-up? I'm sorry. I went ahead and did a single crochet in every single stitch. I did 2 stitches in each of these spaces here, and then I have stitched them all together, just sewing them together at every piece here. And now I will do a single crochet chain in this space here, chain 2, 3, we'll figure it out. So I think 2 in between is what we're going for, like the chain 2. So I am single crocheting into my last little stitch here before my 2 that are like in the actual space. So I crochet into this last one, then I chain 2, and then I do my next single crochet, again not in these 2 stitches that are in the center, but the next. So in this one, so I'll single crochet in this next one, chain 2, then single crochet in this next one, and then continue. I ended up doing 3 in the spaces, and for each of the rows I increased at the corners just so that it didn't get all like, and I have a Christmas scarf! Ah! It's not finished yet though, we have to do the tassels. No, because why am I like zoomed in trying to count each individual strand? Like it has to be perfect. Okay, so I'm doing the tassels like this. I grab a piece, right, that I think is going to be, what? So if I half it, right, because I'm gonna put it in, what am I saying? So I want it to be this length. I want the tassel to be this length. So I'm gonna just trust the process. And then I'll fold it like this and get a bunch of pieces, and then I'll cut it, right? And then I'll cut all these little loop-de-loops, and then I'll cut all these little loop-de-loops. Because then we're gonna stick it in like this. What way did I have to do it? So I stick it in from front, no, from back to front? I don't remember what I did. Wait, it goes back to front. So fold in half, right? Find a hole and we make the hole bigger, and then we stuff it in there. Ah, see? See? And then we make sure we get all the little loop-de-loops, right? Ah, why is this so difficult? Like so. And then we pull this in through here like one of those little phone charm things. Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay, we start over. So it's from front to back. So difficult. My shoulders are like up here. I'm so tense. Ah! Okay, once again, get all the little loop-de-loops, right? And then this goes through here. And then you just pull it, adjust, and pull to there. My first one was like humongous. That was an accident. And now I'm going to do 2 more spaced out evenly in here. Now I will be trimming it up. These are not very even, and like in terms of, I didn't count. I should have counted how many strands in each, but I didn't. So we're not perfect here, and that's fine. I'm gonna cut my blanket. I don't know what I'm doing. Beautiful. I literally goes up. Ah! Now to start over. Nice. Nice. It's all coming together, guys. Merry Christmas! It's so beautiful. The stylist who draped this on Eric is talented. Like, how did they make it look so good? I don't even know. Mine's a bit shorter than his. I'm not about to make 50 bajillion granny squares. It's also a bit wider, I think, because he probably just has, oh, it's chilly. The vibes. It's probably just like smaller yarn, smaller hook kind of thing, I'm guessing. Speaking of, for the next one, Sunwoo, little glove. We are only making one, because why would we make two? Sunwoo only has one. This is so freaking Christmassy. Like when I first saw lip gloss, I was like, hey, I gotta make that stuff. But now, like, it's so late. They literally just announced another Phantasy album. But it makes sense now, right? Because it's December. It's Christmas. For Sunwoo's glove, I guess we're going in order of age. What I have done is the exact same granny square as this, only I used a smaller hook. I used a 3.5mm hook and my thinnest weight 4 yarn. I always use weight 4 yarn unless I say otherwise. I'm using weight 4 yarn. I always forget to say, so just always assume if I don't say anything, it's weight 4. Because these, when I tested it out, were way too big on my hand. Like this has to be to here and to my wrist. So it's almost perfect. It's a little bit on the big side, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I don't know if I have sequins for it, but I definitely will check because I know I have sequins, but I don't think I have ones big enough. And then what I did, I scoured the internet for extra pictures of this because I've never made a glove before. I don't know how to do that, like make the thumb hole kind of thing. And then I actually found a bunch of pictures he posted on Instagram. Thank you, Sunwoo. It didn't help much because I still don't know what's going on, but it was like a 50% extra bonus help. So now what I have done is I made a granny square, same size as this granny square, but all in white. And then I'm going to make one extra row so that this doesn't make sense. Yeah, okay. So wait, what? Yeah, so I did my first cluster in here, and then, because this is where my thumb's gonna come out, right? Then I'm gonna chain a bunch so that can go around my thumb, and then I'm gonna work into, how big does my thumb hole need to be? I'm probably just gonna work into this one, and this one, and this one, and I don't freaking know. This is maybe gonna look stupid. We'll see. I am trying to test this out. Wait, and I feel like this is good. I don't know, like I just changed, right? And then I continued to do the same stitch pattern. It might look stupid. I don't freaking know. I'm going to sew these together now. Done. Just kidding, but it looks so cute already. I think it worked. So now I just have to connect and do rib stitches around here, rib stitches around here, and rib stitch around here. Relatively long on all of them, I think. What is a rib stitch slash how do you do a rib stitch? Hello, you ask? Well, let me show. I'm having difficulties right now, just a second. So you connect onto your piece as you do. So I'll slip stitch on there. We do some chains to the height that we want the whatchamacallit to be, the rib part to be, and we need to test this. Hello, because I have little stubby hands. That's probably too long. I don't know. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, and this last chain is just for turning. So I'm going to do single crochet. So we'll single crochet all the way down that. Is that too short? Once you get to the bottom, stay. Once we get to the bottom, you will slip stitch into the next stitch and the next stitch as well. Honestly, if you want it to be very tight, like to get tighter, then slip stitch as much as you freaking want. I'm gonna do one extra one because this is actually a little bit loose on the top, but I'll probably alternate. I'll do like one, or I'll do like 2 slip stitches, then I'll do like 3 slip stitches every so often. And then we just turn it around and then work our way back up. Make sure you're not working into these slip stitches. It gets kind of confusing, so I make sure that I'm counting. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that I'm doing 4 stitches, so I just work into the base one there. And we're always going to work into either the front or the back loops only every single time, and that's what makes the ridges. I usually do in the back loops only. I chain at the end to turn back around. But if the front loops only is easier for you, then just continuously do in the front loops only. I'm just going to test this out now to see if it's long enough slash too long before I do the whole thing, because rib stitching takes it takes a while. Let me just have a look-see here. I think that'll be good, but I need to look at the pictures. Ta-da! This looks like a little little mini sweater almost. Now I'm going to do in red like a single crochet across these two or a slip stitch. I don't know. We'll see what looks more like it. I did in fact do single crochet. Very beautiful. Oh, listen to that. What's going on? Now I'm gonna go see if I have some rhinestones. Okay, so I have these from my G Idol video. They are a bit on the small side, but we're gonna do it anyway. He has them in between each of the red pieces. And someone commented on my video where I used these and told me what this was for because I was struggling so freaking hard and I felt so stupid. I was like, what the freak is this freaking pencil crayon for? But we're gonna try it out today and see how well it works. I've got my fabric, Gem Tack permanent glue, specifically for rhinestones and stuff. So we'll, why is this not coming off? I'm gonna break the tip. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. The freak, this doesn't work. I'm supposed to be able to lift it with this? I don't understand. No, wait, look, it does work. Oh, that's so crazy! How does that work? Because it's like a crayon? Oh, now it's more stuck to my finger. So what do I do? Okay, wait. Look at that! That's so magical! And then what? I put on the glue. I should have opened this. I put on the glue. There's no way this is gonna... Yeah, this is gonna be blocked now. What the freak? Oh, there we go. That's too much though. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Stop. That's too much. That's good. Ah, too much. Maybe it'll dry clear. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, that's way too much. Sadness. It's fine though. That's cute. Okay, next one. It's so magic. I love this. If you watched my freaking hat video, oh no, you will know how much I freaking struggled with this. Well, that's not enough. That's cute though. Oh, that means I won't be able to wear this though, because I have to wait for it to dry. Sadness. So strong. I'm amazed by this. This doesn't make sense to me. No, give me it. It doesn't make... Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Maybe I should put the glue on here first and then see. It's been a while since I got that comment, so I wasn't sure. But the person gave me some good advice that I'm not really listening to. I don't even know if anything's coming out of that. Is it good enough? I don't know. That's so cute. I can't believe I wasn't gonna do that. Like, imagine. I'm gonna wreck the whole project. You try to get all the glue off of this one though. It's a mess. Beauty. Look at that. I actually was watching the performance videos for lip gloss because I was trying to find more angles for my next thing. And he was wearing freaking both gloves. But it's fine. He was only wearing one in the music video, so it's fine. So I may make more just because this is cute. I like it. Ooh, shiny. They're not like dry yet. I just ate lunch. Gave it a few minutes, but you need to be careful. For the next one is Changmin. We got Q's little ear flappy flaps under his hat. All right, so we got a hat on, we got little ear flappy flaps. So I was like, okay, so it's probably just like a piece, like a strip, you know? Because he's gonna be super hot under there and it's gonna look super bulky and whatever, but then that's super weird to make it like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a hat. So I made this hat. Very Christmassy. And if you want to know how to make the hat, you'll find out soon enough when we do the next project after this one. But for now, we are just going to look at the flappity flap things. I'm using my 3.75mm hook for this. I am attaching onto my hat here. I feel like an old grandma wearing this while making stuff. It's so fun. I should be listening to Christmas music right now. Okay, and then we chain. How many am I gonna chain? I don't know. We need like this little circle-y flappy thing. So I will do one, two. I'm getting really excited making this video because it's Christmas. It's legit only... It's November 16th in my time here, but so we'll do it this length. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain, and then his isn't double crochet, but the yarn that this brand is using is smaller. Maybe I'll do half double crochet. Oh wait, this isn't how you do it. How do I do it then? Because I want to go around and around. Wait, I'm gonna have to... How does that work? Okay, I'm gonna chain and I'm gonna leave the chain. So if you just cut... Where are my scissors? Oh my goodness. And then we just like cut the chain, right? And then we just have a chain here. Okay. It's a little interesting. Maybe I should have just made the flap separate and then attached it on. I don't know. Do what you want to do. This is what I'm doing. So now I'm going to attach yet another piece on. I'm literally crocheting so many hairs into everything that I'm... Okay, now we are going to attach to where now? I don't even freaking know. Maybe I should, I don't know. I'm going to attach onto this next stitch, okay? And then I'm gonna, yeah, this seems right. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna crochet up this side. We're gonna increase 4 times in this last stitch. So it's like increase top, increase bottom. Or not increase 4 times. There's gonna be 4 stitches in this last stitch. 2 top, 2 bottom. And then we're gonna work our way back down the other side. And once I get to the bottom of this, we're just gonna slip stitch it into a stitch that makes sense for the height. So just slip stitch it in this space here. And I feel like it won't be connected like crazy. And if that's the case, at the end, I can just go in and make sure everything's sewn in properly. But yeah, just continue doing that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to increase twice or more on every row, I think. We'll see. This is so freaking cute. I'm gonna do another one on the other side before doing the black because I decided I'm gonna do the black around the entire hat just to tie it all in together. Beautiful. Now I have compiled a big lot of strings, all the same colors as the hat, and I'm going to stick it through the center of here, just right above that one, I think. Now I am going to braid all this, if I can. I really don't know how to end these. Like, how do I tie this? I just freaking... Is this right? I hope so. I think this is right. There's just so many strands. This is stressful. Yes? That's humongous. Oh wow. Ow. Alrighty. Cool. Give it a little trim. Little trimmy trim. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god, that's so cute. These things are so big. Maybe I should have like made them go... I don't know. This hat is not gonna fit under this hat. I think mine are even bigger than his. And he has it like tied up half the time. Wait, where's my other stuff? Gotta get festive. Wait, what does that look like? I can't even see. It looks stupid. I feel like something's sticking up hardcore. Oh my gosh, I really hope he wasn't wearing a full-on hat under this because this is not comfy. I have a headache already. And you can't see it in the front or the back, so I'm assuming it's not. Wow. Lip gloss, lip gloss. I wanna take your lip gloss. Next is News. I think New is my bias. I love him. This is so annoying. There's so many strings in here. We're making his beret, and I found this video because I was like, how the freak? I didn't even know how to make... Oh, I'm taking this off. Wait. I didn't even know how to make, you know, like the granny stitch, but in like a circle. So I looked it up. That's how I knew how to do this one. And I'll show you how to do it, but only briefly because I found a YouTube video, and the YouTube video will tell you exactly, because look at this. Where is this? Look. Is that not almost exactly it? So if you want a more in-depth tutorial, definitely watch that, but I'm making adjustments as I go. And I actually don't really remember. Like, I watched it sort of when I was making lunch. I wasn't really paying attention though, so I don't really know. So that one is with 3 double crochets. News though is 4 double crochets. I'm just gonna double check because I might be lying. Yeah, so it's 4 double crochets. The only thing is my yarn's probably thicker than his. Again, I always use weight 4 yarn. I'm assuming all this stuff I think is from the same brand, but this hat is a different brand, I guess. I'm gonna do the same pattern anyway. It's just gonna look bigger. Like, not the whole hat, but the stitches are gonna like look bigger, I think. It's a lot of talking, guys. I don't really know. So I am not in a magic ring. Oh, I did this for this hat and then I had to start over. So we're going to chain 5. I am using my 3.75mm hook. Actually, I'm gonna chain 6. No, I'm gonna chain 7. When I was making this hat, there wasn't much room, and this is with 3 double crochets. So once I put in 4 double crochets, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, so I did 7 chain and then slip stitch into the first chain there so that I have a little circle to work in here. In that circle, we're going to put 4 double crochet, chain, 4 double crochet, chain, 4 double crochet, chain, 4 double crochet, chain, 4 double crochet, slip stitch slash chain. So like there are gonna be 5 clusters of 4 double crochet. Next, we're going to be increasing a bunch, obviously, in the next row. So I'm going to be working in between these, putting 5 double crochet in between in the middle of these guys, in our middle of our groups, as well as in our chain spaces. Next one, we're going around in just the spaces, just the chain spaces, but we're going to be doing a group of 4 double crochets, chain, another group of 4 in every single space. I lied, I actually did a round first of just doing a single group in every single space just because it was getting a little floppy and I don't want it to, I don't know, I don't want to mess it up. I think it's because I'm using a pretty small hook for what I am doing. So this round we're going to do what I said last round, a group, chain 1, group in each of these spaces. Now it's super floppy and I'm just going to do another row of just groups in every space here. Still super floppy. Going to do another row of just in the groups in every space. This is actually way too floppy still, so I'm gonna go all the way back to my last increase row, and instead of increasing in every single space, I'm going to increase every other space. If I'm being honest, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I had no idea what I was doing from the beginning, but I don't know how wide to make this because tutorial dude's not giving me a number. I've never owned a beret before. Hello. I think I'm gonna do one more increase row and then start doing my non-increase rows. I don't know, guys, you're on your own because I don't know. Realized that I complained about him not giving measurements, but I didn't either. I'm pretty sure this is around like 9 to 10 inches before I started doing my non-increase rows. I don't know, this looks way too big to be, but we'll see. Plus, he's decreasing differently because he's just going right into double crochet, whereas a news hat, like it decreases with these, and I don't know how to decrease with those. So I'll see what I can do. Let me show you my newfound knowledge, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're going to double crochet in this space here, just like normal. Just a little double crochet in there, and then we're going to do another one, but this is the decrease, so we're not going to finish it. Then we're going to move on to the next space, and then we're going to double crochet but not finish it, and then pull through all 3. That is our decrease, and then we're going to stick one more double crochet in that same space. Sorry. And I know that that looks like 3, but it also kind of looks like 4, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. If I do an extra one in here, it'll look a bit wide. So that is our decrease. And as per usual, it looks ugly. Decreases look ugly. I'm doing every 3rd one decrease. It's starting to look like a beret, I think, right? Right? I did 2 rows of the decreasing, and I know what you're thinking, this isn't a great tutorial, but like, it's not a great hat, so I wouldn't follow my tutorial anyway. This looks like a freaking decapitated toad or something. It's very wonky, but that being said, I am now going to single crochet all the way around a bunch to do the band, and I might have to, well, wait just a second. I'm guessing I'll have to decrease a lot more for that, but we'll see where it's fitting on my head. Actually, no. I look fabulous, okay? I think it's fine. I don't like things to be super tight, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna single crochet around and then just skip the chain, and then that'll bring it up, cinch it in, you know, a little bit. Do not say anything. This was my first time making a beret. I mean, it was my first time making most things that I've ever made, and they've turned out well, but I've never even owned a beret, okay? I've never seen a beret in real life, in the wild, you know? Wait, did it work? No, it looks more like a chef's hat or something. Is it okay? I don't know. How do you even wear a beret? Just a second. It's actually not that bad. This whole getup together though is very strange. Very quirky. Now, oh my goodness. I have finished all my granny squares for the hood. Who would have thought that the hood has more granny squares than the freaking scarf? I am so beyond I'm so done with granny squares. The only thing is the next project that I want to make is also just granny squares. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I need to do at least one more row of these. But since I don't know how to make the hood because I don't know how the hood is and I just don't know how to make hoods. But I have just recently, I can't take this that seriously. I have just recently made Hyunjin's hood, you know, for their music video La La La. So this is that. And what I did for that was literally, it's like this square sewn up this side and this side. So I was like, hey, sure, I will just, you know, stitch all these together and then I will stitch the sides together. I'll show you when it's done because I think it'll look okay. I think it's the best that I can do. Like, look at this. Just a second. So like if I have this, it'll probably end up looking more triangular. Wait for it. Wait, hold on, wait. Okay, so the hood, okay, is on. And I can't, okay, I don't know this guy's name. I'm sorry. There are half of the people in this group that I don't know their name, and most of them are the older people. So if it goes like this, right? So it's a bit more triangular than his, but I think it'll be okay. And also, I'm just proud of myself because look at this. I figured out, like, it's all in a pattern. So I could see the first row and then like half of this row. So I could tell that it's all in this pattern and then it shifts just one. So it's only 3 different granny squares. These 3 different granny squares. So, I mean, it was simple, but this took me like half of yesterday and then all of today. It is, I have no idea o'clock because this freaking, hello, it's 4th. Done. Nice. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to sew the back of it. Ah. So it's gonna be like sewn down here. And you know what I just thought of? Because I was like, I don't know how to freaking shape this at all because it's granny squares. I should have made these 2 granny squares half granny squares and then it would have like shaped the hood like this and then it would have been freaking perfect, and that's probably the way it is. It's too late now. There's no going back. I've woven in, well, not very many ends, but I've woven in the ends I used to sew things together. Also, I forgot to mention that in the actual thing, it looks like there's an extra row between them, so I was going to do single crochet while slip stitching into each stitch as I go, but my granny squares are a bit bigger than this brand's granny squares because, I don't know, they just are. So I didn't want my hood to end up super big, plus I don't want to run out of my white yarn again because then I will have to order more white yarn and I don't want to spend more money. Valid. Alright, look at that. It's now a hood. It's so big. Hello? But when you put it down, oh, we did it! But it's far from over yet, so don't get too excited. So on this bottom piece here, we're gonna do a row of double crochet in white, and then a row of red in single crochet. That is our bottom trim. Now I'm going to do, I'm gonna see what 4 rows of double crochet looks like on here because we gotta be able to do it and then wrap it and then sew it across here so that there's a big long tube in it. You know how you put the drawstrings through, because our braided thing, which is exactly the same as the, like, we're gonna braid a huge one of these and then we're gonna funnel it through this little tube that we're making, if that makes sense. Just realized that I sewed, alright, I didn't even think about this. I must have sewed the wrong side together because I had every single square perfect, like perfectly where it is supposed to be, and I ruined it. Oh, I suppose it's fine. There's just gonna be no green showing in the front. Sadness. There's no going back now. So I ended up doing 5 rows and then leaving this little piece off because I'm really not sure. I feel like I definitely did the shaping wrong or however it looks. I don't know. I'm so confused because what is this? What is, I don't understand. So I did it like this. Now I'm gonna fold it in half and just sew along the edge here so that there's just like a little opening tube all the way through. Just want to show you guys how freaking smart or how much of a loner I am because I had no one to hold this. So I got my drawer too, thought that was very... Oh, I could do jump rope here. I did finish sewing my tube thing, but I don't know why or how I somehow accidentally... It was like to here when I realized that I was sewing it to like this row instead of where my double crochet started. So I just did that all the way around, so there was no point in doing the 5 rows instead of 4 rows. But it is what it is. Now I'm going to try my best to stick this through here. Yes, I could have just like sewn it around it so I wouldn't have to do this step, but then I feel like it would have been more annoying to sew it. So this is what I did. I'm struggling so freaking hard, but the only way I can somewhat do this is I'm using a darning needle and I just threaded like a bunch of the strings, the end strings through it, and then I just stick it in, try my best not to catch any threads on the way, and then pull it out and then pull. I think I caught another thread. Yes, this is so annoying, but then I just have to pull this out and then... Anyway, that's what I've been doing for the past 10 minutes. I guess it could be worse. But it's not working that well. I'm sure there is a better method, okay? Like one that I could catch onto it from here and just like pull it all the way out. But this is the way I must do it. I'm proud of this one. I've been saying that a lot lately, but I'm just amazing. Wow, cause see, you never seen his hood up. This is what it looks like up. I'm just kidding, this might be completely wrong. I don't even know. But let's see it down. I'm not a freaking... Ah! Is it adorable? Is it? Then you can tie this up. And then have this showing. Ah, yeah. Wowzers. And then wait, I gotta put it all out at once. Actually, that's not gonna work. Let me just... Where's my hat? For some reason, I thought that this would all be... What am I doing? I thought that this would take 1 day. I don't know how many days it took. At least 2. This might be my 2nd day, but I'm assuming it's my 3rd because feels like it's been a week. But look at all this cool stuff! Oh my gosh, like Christmas! Also, I really wanted to do like Kevin's is really cool, but I feel like I would need like actual sewing to do that one. And Jacob's is really cute too. It's just like crocheted on his t-shirt or whatever. But yeah, this is what we got. Was that everything? Is this everything? Beautiful. I love the bling on this though. I should bling everything. La, lip gloss, lip gloss. Oh, why does my freaking head look so huge?